Hi guys, and welcome to Journey Through to the Centre of the Earth. This is activity 6 for year 8, looking at rock keys. Okay, so basically what is a rock key? Well, a rock key is a way of identifying what type of rock you've got um, through a variety of questions. So basically, as you can see, here's an example of a rock key that's been set up. Now what you do is you start off with your rock right at the top, and then you answer the two questions that come straight off the rock box. So is it made of crystals? Is there no crystals? And what you do is by using your observational skills, you go through answering two, maybe three questions by looking at your rock sample that you've got. Eventually you'll get down to a name of your rock, or it may be a type of rock that it tends to sit with. This is very simplistic for the purpose of just using the keys. If you were actually to use keys which a geologist would use, it would be a lot more involved, and there'd be a lot more processes that you'd have to run through. So there may be just observations, but there might be some chemical tests, physical tests that you might do on that rock. So what I'm going to do is very quickly show you how to use this rock key, and then the idea is that you then use the activity which links with this and go through and try and identify the various rock types that I've done with respect to some photographs. It's not the most conclusive, but it's more of a way of, this is a skill that you can build up. Now you'll find throughout a lot of your science, especially in biology, that keys like this are used quite a lot, answering specific questions, and then you move on to the next section, and you're trying to whittle down the things that it's not until eventually you get down to the area as to what it is. Okay, so here's our sample. Now we've got no idea what this sample is, so obviously we've got a rock, and the question we've got to ask is it made up of crystals or no crystals? Now, if we look very closely, you can actually see some crystals present, so we're going to follow the left-hand path. Now the left-hand path obviously is made of crystals, so we follow from made of crystals down, so we rule out anything to that right-hand side. So then we go down and we look at, we've got two questions which are asked. Are the crystals glassy, or are they very small crystals? Well, they're obviously not glassy, so we can basically identify that there are small crystals present in our rock. So we go down and we're now following the small crystals area, and if you look at the cursor which is pointing down the bottom, you can see the small crystals area. So we're going to follow that down and go to the next questions, two sets of questions. So the two questions are, have we got different grains there, or have we got the same grains there? Well, if we look at our rock, we can see, well, we've got the orange rock there, and we've also got the black bit. So really it's made up of different grains. As I say, it's not wholly conclusive, but it works for this exercise. So we've got different types of grains, so we go down and we look at the next set of questions. Is it one color, or is it made up of different colors? Well, in this case it's made up of different colors, so we can basically say, because it stops and we've got a name, this piece of rock is actually granite, and that's actually what it is. So we've got a granite piece of rock there which is made of crystals. They're very small, there's different grains present in there, and they are made up of different colors. So that gives us a rough indication as to what are some of the observation features that we'll find in a granite rock. Okay, so I hope you find that useful. So use this video and then try the exercise which is in this unit to look at rock keys. Thanks for watching.